there are many on the program who have got different stories to tell, and they're setting a standard. So our people are going to see that. Not only are their children are going to see that, but other people in the community are going to see that and come to the realisation that home ownership is not a faraway dream or something that's not achievable. Well, I think it's a very, very positive thing, and there are times when we find things might be a little bit difficult, but we know that the bigger picture, the bigger vision for our Indigenous people is to go down the path of home ownership, and I believe, looking at all these people that are on this board here, that they are making small inroads into achieving that goal and well on the way to, that becoming a reality for them.
The house that I used to rent was very expensive, and I found I struggled a lot trying to pay the bills and this, especially when I was on a traineeship for 18 months. Those, the wages were pretty low, but I kind of found it hard to try and rent.
It's probably the getting a home, the transitional housing, and just living together as a family unit. The rent's is reasonable, where you also can start planning for your deposit on your home loan.
The transitional housing program has a criteria that people are to meet. So when they ring up and ask for an application, they have to be Indigenous, they have to have lived and worked in the East Kimberley for the last 2 years. If they have children, their attendance at school is to be 85% and higher.
The first phase is where I yarn with them about the lender's criteria and also about the difference between renting and buying and the hidden costs. And then I show them my money bird psychology, so they're aware of what they go into with this program.
She helped me structure my own account, which I found very difficult trying to structure my account. You have that full responsibility of owning your own place and paying your own bills, looking after yourself and your child.
Attendance at Kununurra District High School is the most critical issue that we have to deal with, and we put a lot of resources into it in terms of personnel and also money through programs. But we are not having the sort of impact that that you would hope. And a lot of that is to do with the home conditions that kids have.
Attendance for kids who are in the program is very good, always is, because they come to school with a knowledge of what school's about. And once they're here, they understand the processes, and they understand what happens in the classroom, and they understand the social aspect of it.
We have around half a dozen of our staff members who do have transitional housing, and they are really good people, and knowing that they have this chance to live in decent homes is great for them, but also great for the school, because we know that they're going to be going home, as the kids do, to a settled environment, confident that it's not going to change, that it's going to be there for them day after day after day.
The house is really nice. Neighbours are really nice. It's a nice environment where I am. It's not so noisy, it's just quiet, and it's really, really nice.
Living in this house has enabled us to live together as a couple without having to share. We've also got a dog now. That's something we probably wouldn't have had without being in this program. And it's good. It makes us proud that we've got a home, and we try and beautify it, make it homely, livable, and let our dog run around.
The purpose of the program is transitioning into home ownership. For some tenants, it will most likely be a difficult transition, but with both Wynnum and CHL, we're hoping to make that easier for tenants, and knowing that they can actually achieve it, because as you know, the property prices here are quite high, and that home ownership is possible.
Aboriginal people, we like people that can walk the talk. not talk the walk, and we have that in this program. And I think that's the most powerful thing about it, because all of our workers within this program, we can walk the talk.
As I've walked on the pathway, I've realised now that some of the things I probably could have did back here, but just never ever thought I could ever get to this part up here. And with the support and it's taught me a lot. And they actually give you the oomph to get up and go and to keep chasing along. I feel privileged to be a part of it. Probably I would never have gotten the opportunity to do this.